Let's start. All right, so guys, welcome to the inside of my screen. Today we'll be talking about key levels. Key levels. So, what are key levels? Know that as we get into the class, know what key levels are, and the first thing we need to do when we open our chart, a raw chart, if we want to treat like the matrix, first thing you want to do is identify your key levels in the charts. Now, how do you identify your key levels? Now, take note of this down. I hope we brought pen and paper. All right. So I hope you brought pen and paper. So take note of
Let,
this down.
let me go and grab that though.
You came to class without your pen and paper. Wonderful. Best student of the year.
Which is I say key levels are key levels or key levels.
I'm going to put it in the key levels. All right. Yeah, it is key levels. So the first thing you want to do is identify your key levels. Once you open the raw chart, first thing you want to do, identify your key levels. Now, identifying your key levels, it works with time frame. Now, what time frame do you use to find your key levels? You use the weekly time frame. Now, let's put this, the weekly time frame. Sorry about that. The weekly time frame, find key levels. No. All right, so you don't use the daily time frame for me. It's not even for me, it's for yourself. You don't use the daily time frame. You don't use the 4 hour time frame. You don't use the 1 hour time frame. You don't use the 30-minute time frame. And obviously, you don't use the 15-minute time frame or anything below that. It's strictly on the weekly time frame. It is a rule and you must follow it. If you don't follow it, you end up plotting nonsense on your charts and you end up taking nonsense trade and you end up eating stop loss and you keep crying. Oh, Forex is a scam. All right, so that's that. You need to make sure you're plotting these key levels on your weekly time frame. There's a reason we call them key level because they are very strong and they hold for a longer period of time. So it's not like a level you draw on the 1 minute time frame that after 60 seconds it might get broken. These key levels they've held for close to 5 years, some 10 years. So they are very strong levels, and you don't want to start drawing them on smaller time frame. Nothing below weekly time frame. Now there are some circumstances or situations whereby the weekly time frame may be a bit messy for you to spot key levels that are obvious. You could get help from the monthly time frame. But strictly, we draw our key levels on the weekly time frame. Now, let's get into our chart and see some examples. This is the GBP USD and I'm currently on the weekly time frame, the 1 week time frame. Let me quickly delete these guys from here on the chart. I hope you guys have taken that down because I've given assignments and I've seen people go to the 4 hour to draw week key level for me and I'm like did my village people send? So you have to draw your key level strictly on the weekly time frame. Now, how do we draw key levels? Now, we draw key levels at levels in the market that serve possibly as support and resistance. Now, what is a support? Support is a point in the market or an area in the market where price is having difficulty breaking below. Let me write that down. Uh, Support is a or an let me use an area or price level where price is having difficulty breaking below. It should be price. Thank you very much, Grammarly. All right. So a support is an area or price level in the markets. They should be in the markets. Uh, in the markets where price is having difficulty breaking below. All right. So I hope you've taken this down so we can move on. So a support is an area or price level in the market where price is having difficulty breaking below. It's just like you want to reach your there's this TikTok song I'm at an all time low 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 low. So it's just like you're having support from reaching your all time low. So probably your support may be from family member or whatever, a friend. So the same it is with support in the market. Support is a just an area in the market where price is having difficulty breaking below that price area. Now, it doesn't mean that price cannot break or will not break. It's just that price is currently having difficulty at the moment and it might react to that place in the market. The market is not seeing anything you are drawing. Take note of that. They are not seeing any rectangular or any rubbish you are drawing. It's just that we use these tools to increase the probability of we winning trades or making money out of the financial market. That doesn't mean that when you see a support level, you just go and you take your phone and open your MT5 and you just go and press buy. No, it's not done like that. You keep losing money. But now we have to spot these levels first of all. That's the first thing we have to do. Before what we go ahead to what do any other thing. So now let's spot strong support levels in the market. So this is a support level, am I right? When the market got to this side, it went back up. This is a support level. The market got around this side, it went back up. This is a support level. The market got around this side, it went back up. So now let's draw our support level here. I'm gonna pull up my rectangular toolbar. This is my toolbox. This is my favorite toolbox. This is the trading view for those who have not used the trading view. This is a trading view, and this is what you use to analyze the financial market. But we'll talk about trading view in the later class. All right, so I'm going to pull up this tool, the rectangle tool, in my trading view, and I'm going to draw a rectangle across this level that I'm saying is a support level. All right, now remember we're going to draw key level, but now we are drawing support level, so we'll come to key level. So now we've identified a very strong support level here. Very strong support level here. Now you see that it took price. So this was if you look down here, you see the date. So let's count. So this was Monday 8th December 1986. You see that price could not break it till 1993. Price did not break. 2001 price could not break. 2009, 2010, price did not break. Now, do you see how strong these levels are? It's not like your 1 minute time frame that after 30 seconds, price will break it. No, 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 no. Don't do that. You do these things on what? On the weekly time frame. All right. So now, to draw a key level, like I said earlier, we need to spot support levels first. Now, still on that, we also need to spot resistance what levels also. That's why we don't just call it support and resistance. We call them key levels because this level compromise of both support and resistance levels in the market. Now let's look for resistance level. Now a resistance level, please can you mute your mic? All right. So resistance level. Where's my text to? All right. So resistance level. Now what is the resistance level? Resistance level level is um an area of price. Okay, an area in the market or price level where price is having difficult breaking
Business call, family dey call,
above.
Jesus.
Please, can you mute your mic? Breaking above. All right. So now resistance level is an area in the market or price level where price is, this should be price, sorry. Thank you, Grammarly. All right. Where price is having difficulty breaking above. It's just like you want to break above a current situation and your village people is not allowing you to break above. That's how resistance is. So where village people will not stop, don't worry. All right, so let's look for resistance points in the market. Remember, it is an area where price is having difficulty breaking above. Hope you are taking note of these things down. So I will not give you assignment and you go and start drawing what I don't know for me, map of Nigeria. All right, so let's look for resistance levels. Now this is a resistance level. Price had difficulty breaking above this area here. Price got here, it went back down. Price got here, it went back down. This should be a resistance level. So we are going to pull up a rectangle tool and draw resistance level here. So now we've been able to spot support level and we spotted resistance level here. Now we are not going to draw support level different and draw resistance level different. Now we are going to use one rectangle and draw them together. That is why they are called key levels, because they are acting both as support and resistance together combined. So I pull up my toolbar and extend this guy across this whole price area. So you can see this one rectangle is acting as support and still acting as resistance. That is where you hear something in the market like price support becomes resistance and resistance becomes support. So basically they are just called levels in the market, key levels. Now we've been able to identify one area or one key level point in the market. Let's identify more. Remember, you're looking for both support and resistance level to mark your key levels. All right, so we've been able to spot this level here. Now, this area here is what we call an all-time low. Now, this all-time low. Let me put that. Oh, sorry. X now all-time low. Now, what do I mean by all-time low? the lowest point or the lowest price a commodity has gotten to us or has reached. It's just like uh let's say sugar. Let's say sugar was selling for 15 naira, and that was, let's say, 2 years ago, and currently sugar is selling for 1 naira. So currently you say that's the lowest um cost sugar has ever gone to, 1 naira. So same thing with these commodities in the market or this instrument. They have the lowest price they've ever gotten to. And here we have an all-time low. So an all-time low can be a key level. So I'm going to, I've cloned this guy, so I'm going to drag and drop. So we have an all-time low here. We're marking it as a key level. Now, note, mind you, we are doing all this on the weekly time frame. Now, you don't have to draw plenty levels on your charts because it just have to be clean and simple. As long as you've drawn level where price is around, you are good to go. But if you want to add more levels, fine. Let me clone this guy. Let's look for another support and resistance level in the market. So I'm going to clone this guy. So this is another level here. This is another level. This whole area. Price got here, around here, reject, got around here, reject, got around here, reject, got, reject, got, made a fake out, and it fell back in. All right. So as long as you've been able to, so you see how simple it is. We've marked key level on GBP without stressing ourselves. Very simple. Now, this is the first thing you want to do when you get to your chart. First, mark out your level. Now, I don't know if you've observed what the market is doing. It's a repetition of what has happened before. So now the market moves from one key level to another key level, from one key level to another key level, from one key level to another key level, from one key level to another key level. It is as simple as ABC. As long as you spotted your key level, you'll be able to what? Analyze an overall direction where the market is likely headed to. Now, it's not a must that the market must be headed there, but you've already taken a strong, bold step to analyze where the market is likely to head. All right. So now, definitely the market is not just going to move straight like this, just one line. No, it doesn't work like that. It's going to move in waves, something like this. Go up, go down, 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 until you reach the next level. It is never going to move straight in one direction. But you know that, oh yes, this thing is headed in this direction. Let me show you a very typical example on V25. Now, V V25 V25. I'm really angry with V25 because we're supposed to take a buy on V25, but it dribbled us. Alright, let's see. Let's pull up V25. One sec, let the chart load up. V25. I don't know what's wrong with network. Keeps keep loading nothing for me. Alright, 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 alright. Oh, it's loaded now. One sec. Aha, there you are. Alright, so this is what V25 basically did. Let's go to 24 hour. Now you might be asking, on the in the reef, we don't have more than 24 hours. How can I draw key levels on the reef? So feel free to use 24 hours only on synthetic, because synthetic is different from the currency market. So feel free to use a 24-hour time frame on synthetic to draw a key level. Now this was what V25 did. Let me show you something. Let me delete all these things. Delete all this. All right. So basically, I don't know. If you're my VIP, you must have seen that. I've done an analysis since on V 25 that we are headed to this point up here, because basically we move from point A to point B, from point B to point C, from one key level to another key level. It will not be linear, but what is going to be in waves. All right, so we were here and I spotted some pattern here that was signifying, oh, we're coming to the upside. All right, so we started our buys from here earlier. We took out profit somewhere around here. This is 24-hour time frame. We go lower. It's a very big move. All right, so we spotted buys here. We joined. We moved in. We had some pullbacks. We still took some buys, and I think we took profit at this high here, even though it went above. Then V25 did something. It came back all the way back into this area. And I don't know what happened that day. I was not on seat. I didn't see it. We should be in this guy by now. So I think I sent out the chat to my mentors group, and I think they were like, Jay, you said this thing was buying and why are we selling off? But V25 did something. And that's what you learn in an advanced class. I'm not going to mention it here, but it did something around here, this level. And then you see how it is buying without pullbacks. It's just going non-stop. If you're in this trade, you should be making nothing less than up to 60 for just one position. So the market respects levels. That's something you should know. It respects level, irrespective of how it's moved, but it respects key levels as long as it is the highest time frame so far that what you are drawing that level. For synthetic, feel free to that's the reef synthetic, feel free to use the 24-hour time frame. But on currency, if I ask you to draw key level for me, please don't go and use 4 hour and draw key level for me. I will tell it as if you have time my life. So basically use weekly time frame. All right, so now we've been able to spot our key level. Now we've done, like I said earlier, we've taken a first bold step to making our trading decision, because you want the goal is to be able to make trading decision by yourself and not depend on anybody else for trading decision. Now the next thing you want to identify is the trend, which we'll discuss at a later class. This class was not supposed to last nothing more than 30 to 1 hour, and we are up 28 minutes, so we should be rounding up soon. I don't want to waste your time so that you could retire to bed, early to rise. All right, so now we've been able to spot our key levels, so we can zoom into the chart and see how the key levels we draw while we're zoomed out is. So let's zoom in and see. All right, you can see how neat and nice it was drawn. So everybody is going to draw key levels for me and submit it. You can see how neat and nice. Let me go full screen. Reduce it a bit. So you can see how neat, how everything is lining up neat and nicely. You can see it's all done neat and nicely. So you want to be able to draw your key levels neat and nice as I drew mine. Neat and nice. Very clean. So first things first, you identify your key levels, and next thing is to identify the trend. and structure, which we are going to talk about in the next class. So assignments, I hope we're writing it down. Assignment is assignment time. Are we there? All right. So I
Yeah.
want, yeah, cool, cool. I want you to draw key levels for me on the following pairs. I'm going to put it down in the text here. So draw key levels on the following pairs. So we've already done GBP. I'm not going to give you GBP. So draw on Euro USD, on BTC USD. People should tell me where BTC is headed, because me, I don't know. All right. What else? What else? What else? Draw an odd CHF for me. I want to make it 5 pairs. Which other pair? All right. So you pick the remaining 2 pairs. Any of your favorite pair. I think you should have something you like. It could be gold. It could be Nasdaq. Whichever. It could be silver. So draw these 3 for me and any 2 of your favorite pair. Any 2 of your favorite pairs. So I am expecting submissions before our next class. And in as much as I love holding classes on Saturday, tomorrow won't be holding classes. I have events I want to attend. So basically, we might hold a class mid next week, but I'll still update you. All right, so that's it for this session. If you have any question, please feel free to drop them in the group, and we'll address your questions accordingly. So, anything before we close?
Yeah, yeah, I do got one.
All right. So you've taken down your the assignments.
So like for those of us who have no idea about like the account, like this account that you are on right now, how do we get it? We just go online to browse on it or something.
All right. So basically this is not an account. This is TradingView. You can see it here, tradingview.com. So basically I want you to go to tradingview.com on your laptop. Let me copy it and paste it. I'll paste it in the group for you. So you go to TradingView on your laptops. It's going to open something like this. Let me open incognito. So it's going to open something like this. All right, so it's going to open something like this. So you quickly go to products and super chats. So it's going to load up the chatting software for you. So this is where you analyze the market. So basically it's going to be it's going to look like this, because it's you've not customized any settings. You may have customized mine, that's why it's looking like that. So it's going to look like this your first time visiting TradingView. So feel free to open account with TradingView. This is what we'll be using to analyze the financial markets. So create an account with TradingView and be careful while you're selecting a username, because you won't be allowed to change the username in future. So you guys can add FX to your name. Rich kids. All right. So that's basically that. So here you could check your watch list. This is the laptop interface. The phone interface is a bit different. So any pair you want to draw key level, just search them here. And top here on the search button, you could search the symbol. So I said you should draw key level on Euro USD. So you could just type in Euro USD. That's the Euro and the US dollar. And then you pick any one from the first to FXCM or under. but I always advise, I think, on that should be it. So, but whichever your choice, it's fine, but make sure to draw it on the right time frame. All right? Does that answer your questions?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Perfect, perfect. All right, so we'll be calling it a day. Good night. Please don't forget my assignment, okay?
When should we submit the assignment? Tomorrow?
Before Wednesday of next